Hey there, everyone, and thanks for joining us for Making Sales Social Live, coming to you from the Social Sales Link virtual studios. I'm Bob Woods, Stan Robinson Jr., and Brynne Tillman are here as well today. How y'all doing?
Doing great.
Awesome and very thankful to
Thankful.
be here.
Very thankful during this Thanksgiving week here in the U.S. because it is Thanksgiving week here in the U.S. If you're listening to us on our podcast, it's already passed, but you can still get a lot out of this episode. So speaking of, we're breaking away from our usual format, so buckle up, everybody. And we're putting all of the normal topics that we talk about aside because instead we're going to talk about something we don't say out loud nearly enough, what we're grateful for in the work that we get to do every day. So here at Social Sales Link, we get to help people start honest, authentic conversations, elevate their voices, build relationships through trust. And we all truly believe that that is a very special place that we have here. So today is all about appreciation for the people we serve, the people we serve with, the platforms that make it all possible, and for everyone who is listening as well there and watching as well, because we are definitely grateful for everyone out there. We also want to hear what you're thankful for. So if you're joining us live right now, please share those in chat and we will discuss those as well. So we're going to get rocking and rolling right now. Who wants to be the first to go after the proverbial drumstick on this? Never mind. Just who wants to go ahead and get this rolling?
I'm thrilled to get started. So first, I'm thankful for the opportunity to share how thankful I am. But I'm really thankful for the work that I get to do and for the chance to help others succeed. I'm really grateful for the people who trust us enough to let us step in as part of their team supporting their goals as if they were our own. I mean, we really love just being part of every one of our clients' lives and having that impact. I'm really grateful for a community which is now 11,000 strong and our premium members who lead with generosity and share their experience freely and create a space where collective growth really is, it's real. Like we're together as a community, we're really thrilled that we're all helping each other grow. And I love that. I'm thankful for you, Stan, and for you, Bob, and for your commitment to our members and our community, and for the way we show up for each other, and for the partnerships that make work really fun. And like, I couldn't ask for better folks to show up with every day. I'm grateful for my friends and my family for the just the honor of being a mom and a wife and a bubby and all those amazing things. And for really, I'm thrilled for the steady presence of the people that I can count on, for my health, for a life that fills me with purpose, and a career that lets me contribute in a meaningful way. And today, I'm just grateful enough to feel all of it and recognize just how blessed I am to have this life. So thank you.
You're very welcome. That was all very poignant and very, very, very appreciated too. So
Yeah, that was beautifully said.
yeah, Stan, go ahead.
Yes. So I know our focus is on what we're thankful for as far as our work, but one of the main reasons that I do work is because of family. So I'm extremely thankful for my family, wife and daughter, and extended family. Um, and think about that on a regular basis. Never try and take them or the people in my life for granted. Um, yeah, it's one of those things that you get a little bit older. We were at services for a friend this past Saturday, and it's always a reminder um, to be grateful. Brynne, you mentioned health. That's something I'm extremely grateful for because there's very little you can do if you don't have good health. Grateful to be able to, as Brynne said, help people succeed with tools that I have a blast using, whether it's LinkedIn, Sales Navigator, AI. So to be able to help people use tools more effectively that I'm enthusiastic about
Yeah, that's great.
and that have added to my professional life, and then in turn being able to share that with people. Um, Brynne and Bob, I just have to echo that I'm grateful to be working with both of you for so many reasons. So I'm able to learn every time the three of us get together. Um, always come away with something new. Always come away with something new. And then our broader community, because we truly do help each other.
Mhm.
So people come to coaching and all of us are there, but half the time people are learning from each other,
Yeah.
which is just, it's
Mhm.
phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So those are some of the things that I'm grateful for these days.
Love.
Yeah, that's great stuff. That's great stuff. And the learning from each other part, I think, especially when it comes to our community, is something that I know happens in other communities as well. And that's what communities are all about, is to really share the wealth. It's not just us standing at a virtual podium and just, disseminating what we know and everything else, because there's stuff out there that we don't know, and to have other people who are willing to get into that community spirit and really help one another out. I think that that's especially a good thing. And if you're involved in a community or communities like that, I believe that you should feel thankful that you're involved with those as well.
Mhm. Yeah, well
Love.
said. Well said.
So, any additional words about your thankfulness, Bob?
Oh my God, do I?
All right.
So first of all, I'm really thankful for the conversations that we all generate, not just the content. And that's coming from a guy whose deep background is in journalism. I've been doing content, it seems like, for all my life. I love doing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. But when it comes to, like journalism, once upon a time, it's not like that as much anymore. But once upon a time, when it was broadcast journalism, and I was working at a TV station, it was definitely a one to many, one way type of conversation. It really wasn't a conversation. It was a monologue, essentially. Nowadays, though, what I'm doing, I get to help people start real conversations with no pitch, no push, no nothing like that. It's really about connection and getting away from the vanity metrics, going viral, chasing algorithms, and instead concentrating on conversations that really build trust. That's what it's all about. And I'm thankful to have been, along with all of us, to be just a small part of others' journeys to build that kind of thing for themselves. And it blows my mind that after all these years that I've had on LinkedIn, and I just did the math a little earlier, it's 22 years that I've been on LinkedIn now. And conversations, not as much back then, but it started working in a little more around 2007, 2008. And especially nowadays, conversations are still the thing that drive everything that we do. So I think that that's important, and I'm thankful that I get to help others who want to build their businesses like that as well. The second thing Stan brought up is health. I'm very thankful for my health. I'm thankful that I've been able to have this platform to actually talk just a little bit about health, but just my belief in the connection between health and business. Very glad that I get to use the channels that we have available to us to share that connection. Um, because for me personally, I've mentioned this a couple times before. I've lost about 120 pounds so far. Things are kind of in standby right now, but that's fine. But we'll definitely be picking that up after the first of the year. But losing that didn't just change how I feel physically. It changes how I show up professionally, and that is something that I believe is especially important for those of us who are in sales, whether it's management, whether it's frontline doing, SDR, AD, whatever work that we're doing. Because I feel, and I hope that as people go on more, that they have more clarity, consistency, and especially stamina for the work that I love, and I hope that other people love too. And what's been surprising to me is how much that impacts sales conversations, creativity, decision making. When your energy is better, your work is better. And I think that that's just, that's just kind of facts basically there. And just like definitely Stan said and Brynne said too, I'm thankful for doing the work that aligns with who I am.
Mm.
So, that's the strategist, the very, very, very early LinkedIn nerd, the former rather TV guide who thought he was completely out of all things video, and look at me
Who's that?
now. And most important, I'm the guy who generally loves helping people get better results without compromising who they are, because I'm not compromising who I am. I don't think anyone else out there should compromise who they are. No mask, no performance, just help people win by being more human. And I consider that one of the biggest blessings in my career. And then I'm going to wrap it up really quick. Just being thankful for, again, I'm going to repeat friends and family just because they're crucial. They are absolutely crucial. And if you're not making time for friends and family, you need to start making time for friends and family because they help just your overall well being, your own sense of being, and really can help you out in business as well. Everything that we're talking about can help you out in business. And that's something to be thankful for. I'm also very thankful, just like Brynne and Stan said, I am incredibly thankful for Brynne and Stan for all the success that we've built. Brynne brings clarity and a teacher's heart to what she does. And Stan brings us really, really good perspective and also that calm insight that sometimes I definitely need. A very, very calming type of personality. And y'all need a calming insight person on your teams. If you don't have one, get one. So without a doubt, that is definitely needed. Um, and hand in hand with that, I'm thankful for y'all, the SSL community of members, podcast listeners like y'all, obviously, guests, commenters. Every comment, every question, every DM reminds me that we're involved with a true movement, not just a business. And there's something else that I truly believe in too. The people we serve choose the harder, better path. I think,
Mm.
and we're just so blessed to be on that path with them because this is an extra special group of people. Our members want to create conversations instead of noise. They want to slow down to speed up. That's something that you hear a lot from us, and that is just 100% true. And when they share their wins with us, big or small, it's incredibly fulfilling. I'm thankful for their wins. I'm thankful that we had the opportunity to help them gain those wins. We actually don't have clients. We can call them clients or whatever, but we don't have clients. We have people who are building something meaningful alongside of us, and we are all walking that difficult path together. And I think that that's huge. And I'm very grateful to have everybody along with us on that path.
Well, we're choking you up now.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. And I do want to add, not to speak for all of us, but I'm going to anyway. We have the most amazing ops team that no one ever sees.
Yep.
That
Okay.
helps us to run our, and I'm going to name them. So Kat, who kind of runs our business, right? Like she's the backbone of the business and she's making sure everything's getting done. And Bricks, who runs our whole the technology side of our membership. Like she runs our platform is on Kajabi and she does everything on Kajabi. Reggie, who is our social media manager. So if it's not coming from Stan, Bob, or my personal profile, it's Reggie. Like he's just he's the ebook creator, the deck creator, the he just
The graphics god.
graphics, yeah, and so beyond blown away every time he does something. And he's just all of everyone. We and Clarice, who really manages the podcasts and the editing and all the stuff, and then fills in all the gaps when we need filled in. And we could not do what we do without them. So
Absolutely.
that's
Absolutely.
so thank you guys. I think, it's a short but very sweet and very warming, and grateful for you.
Yeah, we are definitely grateful for everyone out there who continues to listen to us. Hopefully, gain some insight into what they are doing in sales and with social selling on LinkedIn and with AI and in the other places that we talk about, especially Substack nowadays. And we're very thankful and honored that we are in that position to help y'all out. Basically, Stan.
Yep, that is well said. There's not anything that I can add to that. We are grateful for those who are listening, watching, whatever the case may be, because we know you could be doing other things.
Yeah.
And so we're grateful that you've taken some of your time and spent it with us.
Yep.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes.
Really
Enjoy all.
appreciate your time. Yeah. Enjoy it, everyone. And, whether you've been with us live or recorded via our podcast, thanks, as we just said, for hopping on with us today. We do these live sessions weekly, except I think we're going to be off between Christmas and New Year's. But besides that, we're going to be here. So join us for those. If you haven't listened to us if you are listening to us on our podcast, like to urge you to subscribe or follow to access all of our previous shows, be alerted when new ones drop, like those comments as well. Between these LinkedIn Lives, or besides these LinkedIn Lives, and actually between them too, I guess, if you want to say that, we also interview leaders and experts in sales, marketing, business, and many more areas. More info on our podcast is available at socialsaleslink.com/podcast. And so when you are out and about this week, well, maybe you're going to eat a little turkey this week too, but any other time, be sure you're making your sales
social.